Hi there. I have a question for you. How do you like your life? What's going on right now in your personal life, your leadership skills? Maybe you've been wanting to start a business and don't know how, or maybe you've started a business and it's taken over your life. So let's just think for a moment. What could make your life better right now, instantly, that could turn everything around? And I know some of you are saying, oh no, there's no way in the world that anything could change. I'm stuck. I've tried that before, and I certainly wouldn't want to try to do that again. I got out without, any scars or scrapes. But I want to encourage you that there's never been a better time than right now to be able to learn more about your unique skills and be able to align your life with those skills. That's going to put momentum behind you. And of course, we know when we put a good engine in a car and we're able to go faster, you're on the water and you put the boat in the right direction, it's straight, it's really easy to go a whole lot faster. So what am I really talking about? It's not a scary commitment. It's just one where you finally choose you. And I've been through it myself, and I've also written some things about it. So I wanted to share with you this book here. It's called Life, Let It Flow Effortlessly. And basically, we're looking to help you create that genuine life that's going to be able to build more value. It's going to find the value inside of you so that you can then reflect that value out into your relationships, into your job, into your business, into your dreams. Once you become value, you can't help but spill over value into other people's lives. One of the biggest things that we're here to do on this planet as human beings is to be able to serve others. And the way that we can do this in order to be able to, be fulfilled is to do it in a way that fits with our character strengths, our personality type, our time frame. Many of us have, kids and other demands and things like that we're balancing, men and women, not just, women entrepreneurs, but guys that are managing all kinds of things as well. This message is important and it's for everyone. So I wanted to invite you to consider that now would be a great time. And if you've been thinking about that and landed here somehow and saw this through some of my marketing that goes out through social media or is shared by a friend, I just want to encourage you to think about it and take some action if that's appropriate. It's not going to be one of these things that I'm trying to get you to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to me. It's really because I'm actually asking you to finally value yourself. And once that happens, everything changes for the positive. I've heard it in coaching calls and things like that throughout decades of experience that I've had. Particularly at one point, I remember I was on a phone call with a mother who had her daughter in her own business. They were together building a very large business. And we were on a coaching call. And I remember asking the daughter if she could do one simple action. It was something that was easy to add into her day. It didn't take any more time and money to know about it. It didn't take anything. And I was able to have that conversation with her because her mother had opened the place for her to be under in a development situation. So her daughter knew that she was up against, really wanting to change, but now she'd put some action on it because she got on the call with me and her mom. And in that moment of that conversation, we could hear that there was this possibility for her. And I just asked her simply if she could add an activity that was in her day that was easy to do. And at the moment when she got it, it became transformative. This is different than a transaction, not me trying to sell her or teach her or make her do something, but she transformed in this conversation when she owned it and she took it on and she knew she was going to do it. And she said to the call on the call, it was not a video call, so we couldn't see her face, but in the audio sound, we heard it. And she said, I can do that. And she said it from that place of resonance and bass and that whole soul side of her. I can do that. When you're at that place, everything can change, because that decision that you're making in that moment is the thing that's cutting away all of the possibilities that are distracting you right now. And you're decidedly choosing to be able to do something that's going to transform your life forever. Fast forward a number of years, I was able to check back in on that mother and daughter couple in business, and they are thriving. She shot up to the top level ranks in their particular company, and she's been able to command that stage ever since. So her decision to be on the call was the first thing, to put herself into a situation of possibility. Her decision in the conversation started to eliminate the old behaviors that had had her to kind of sit back and watch and be like, no, it's not for me. Somebody else can do that. I'm not sure. And all that. No, she basically just owned it and said, I can do that. And she did it. The very next moment, in that same day, she had an instance where she was able to do the activities. And then from there, she was able to apply this, and now it became normal for her to be this kind of person who was able to connect the dots and be able to connect faster with people to get them into action. It was beautiful, but she owned it. Nothing that I did was important. I was just there facilitating her greatness. And that's what I'm inviting you to, a conversation. You may not even know, it doesn't even look like work sometimes. It's so soft, like a conversation. I'm not the kind of person that's going to yell at people or ask them to do risky things. I'm not the kind of person that's going to upsell you to 20 other things. I'm really going to try to sell you on you. Don't you think it's about time? Let's see if you can buy your own understanding of your strengths, your character, your personality type, and let's walk through a discussion. Don't you want life? Don't you want more life? Why don't we let it flow effortlessly? And then we can create this value, because you'll be genuinely you. Imagine not having to be like someone else. You be you. One of my friends told me that acronym was standing for your own uniqueness. I guarantee you we can design something that works for your own uniqueness, to where your life can flow more effortlessly. You'll feel more fulfilled and have more expansion in your heart. All of this will raise up your energy, and in a quantum physics world, the highest energy wins. Let's get you charged up so you can actually do more. That's what we're talking about. If you're interested in that, there's going to be some more information in the post here with this, so you can be able to follow that and put yourself into the possibility, and you can follow along as you have time. This doesn't have to take over your full-time focus. But I do believe, because you're here and you're listening to it, that you're worth the investment. So don't step over that. This is not serendipity. This is divine order that you are to be able to be called to be a leader, to head a business, to head a team, to be encouraging, to seed into the areas that you already go, your church groups and your family groups, or your just your own structure of your own relationships. You're that encouraging light for others. And I'll teach you some interesting things that have been so profound that God has shown me. I'm not going to force my religion on you, but I am a very spiritual person because I was born on Christmas. So if you're open to it, let's talk some more. If not, pass it on with a friend. Maybe you know somebody who's actually at a crossroads, or maybe they just need a little bit of a boost because they just lost their job or lost someone important in their life. We're here for you, and we appreciate every one of you. Thank you.